Good evening and welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. Thank you so much for inviting us into your living room tonight. The guests that come to this show are all amazing performers. Tonight's guest is probably one of my favorite entertainers anywhere. I love sitting and watching him do what he does. I love the songwriting that he does. I love his ethics. And I feel blessed to call him friend. So without any further ado, I'm going to let you watch and listen to this amazing young man, and hopefully you'll get the same things out of him that I do, which is love, adoration, and a few laughs. Marco Frucht.
Hello, Dot.
Kiss your red ruby lips when I go to the foreign land. Should I redo that?
We're taking.
Dot says to stall. Papa's gonna shoe my pretty little feet. Mama's gonna glove my hand. Sister can kiss my red ruby lips when you go to the foreign land. I don't need no man, she said, I don't need no man. Sister can kiss my red ruby lips, 'cause I don't need no man. Fastest train you ever did see was 100 coaches long, and the only woman I ever did love was on that train and gone. On that train and gone, people now on that train and gone. The only woman I ever did love was on that train and gone. Shoe your pretty little feet? Who's gonna glove your hand? Who's gonna kiss your red ruby lips when I go to the foreign land? I don't need no man, she said, I don't need no man. Sister can kiss my red ruby lips, 'cause I don't need no man. I didn't write that. It was written in the late 50s by Roger Miller, who's one of my biggest inspiration in this whole planet Earth. A wise guy once told me, when you do an interview, don't necessarily say your real inspirations. Study your known audience and pick the ones that you think they will help you go viral with. But that's why I call him a wise guy. Thank you. So I should probably do an original. I wrote this one, I think in the late 80s. There's a guy where I work from Jamaica away. Amen, amen. And all day long you can hear him sing. Amen, amen. Got me a bud from Barbados, yeah. Amen, amen. If you listen up here, you'll catch 'em too, yeah. Amen, 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 amen. That's all he sang. Amen, amen. Teach us to sing that way. Got a buddy down there in Panama. Amen, amen. And oh, they try to stop him, he been trying to sing. Amen, amen. Can't get a job 'cause her hair too long. Amen, amen. So the people down there, they just sing along. Amen, 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 amen. That's all he sang. Amen, amen. Teach us to sing that way. I got a friend who lives in a moving van. Amen, amen. And every town he goes to loves his reggae band. Amen, amen. Know a girl who used to tour with the Grateful Dead. Amen, amen. She can dance and play the drum, and this is what she said. What she said. Amen, 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 amen. That's all he sang. Amen, amen. Teach us to sing that way. Amen, amen. That's all he sang. Amen, amen. Teach us to sing. Teach us to sing. You better teach me to sing your way. Amen.
Love that song.
That song has had almost as long of a history as my fry bread song, which I might do next. I was going to try to wait for the very end, but Dot has requested that I do Chapaneka.
Yeah,
It's
at the very
B-side,
end. Yeah, yeah.
or A-side, if you will, at the end. So, the journey this song took, I found out just about 4 months ago, has been sitting inside of about 5 different versions of the Duke Nukem video game. A MIDI file
Wow.
of that melody and that rhythm.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'll never get $1 because a pirate was working for the company that built that Duke Nukem video system, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I just think it's so neat that my melody and my chord structure is out there inside
yeah.
of some little kid's video game. And speaking of little kids, my main gig these days is substitute teaching. And when I substitute teach, I play a little guitar.
Cool.
It really is a little guitar. The second question I'm asked when I play this little guitar is why it has Taylor Swift's signature on it. Because the first thing they ask is if that's a real dollar bill or a fake dollar bill. And it is, in fact, a real dollar bill. I love this guitar. It's wonderful. But something about Taylor guitars, I need to warn people. The humidity has to be between 48.9 and 53 degrees, not degrees, percent. Or else it will crack.
Oh no.
And I was thinking of what glues to use and what fibers to use and how much it was, what I can afford, what I can't afford. And I remembered that the common dollar bill has cotton and paper and plastic. 3 fibers in one, and it's strong. So 4.5 years later, it still holds this crack right where it is, winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Nice.
So then they ask why it's Taylor Swift's signature. This is a baby Taylor, but it has a rounder back, a thicker face, better bracing, and a different kind of a neck. And believe it or not, Taylor Swift invented all that.
Nice.
She had a small Gibson L something or other that her dad let her play. It was a little smaller than 3/4 size when she was a little girl. She remembered it, and she remembered the round back. As she got older and full of spunk, she ended up calling Taylor Guitar Company, no relation, and said, "Hi, this is Taylor Swift. You probably know me from my CDs. There's a baby Taylor you have that I think's wonderful, but it needs improvement."
Well, there you go.
Who's this famous little girl that calls us up, Taylor, and says, "Your guitar needs improvement"? But they argued it out. They brought her in, and she designed the Taylor Swift Baby Taylor.
Nice.
It's $80 more, I think, than the Baby Taylor, and it's more durable, except
Right there.
if you don't keep the humidity between their parameters. Anyhow, after I tell the little kids that, I try to sing just about any other song in this world, and they don't let me. They want this one. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana if you won't make me fry bread? Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana if you won't make me fry bread? Make me some fry bread, chop up some peppers. Make me some fry bread, add some beans and cheese. How about some fry bread, chop up lettuce and tomatoes. Make it any kind of bread, but make some fry bread, please. I'll herd the sheep for you, I'll chop the wood. I'll mud the roof if you'll only make fry bread. I'll sweep the floor, Auntie, I promise I'll be good. I'll learn a song for you, but please make some fry bread. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. Wheat flour or white flour, use any kind of flour. Heck, even Jewish rye flour, but make some fry bread, please. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. Fry bread, make me some fry bread. How can you be my nana? You won't make me fry bread. How can you be my nana if you won't make me fry bread? Thank you. Should I do another song?
Keep going. Oh, yeah. You got 35 minutes of songs to do. Many more songs.
That song's called One Finger
Okay.
because I play it with one finger. And I wrote it when I was about 17 because I had heard that Tony Iommi had lost the tips of all of his fingers on one hand, so he started playing left-handed to make that adjustment. And I haven't lost any fingers, but I've broken every bone in my left hand and just about every bone in my right hand playing baseball. So I figured I would write a song with one finger. And I was searching for a title, and I said, I can't find another title, so I'll call it One Finger. I'll do that part correctly at the end of the song. Oh, letters that I could not send because the words are just wrong. Doubted you'd remember my name if you hadn't seen it on the card. A dusty picture tilted on my wall. Yellow scotch tapes it fast some lyric about remembering you back or something, but I can't even remember her, and I can't remember the lyric. Little things that we said and done, or little reminders that we, like the setting sun, little things keep me thinking of you, and because I chose to leave, the little things, they make me blue. The little things, they make me blue. The little things, they make me blue. The great thing about humor is you're never gonna know if I meant that or not. Oh, letters that I could not send because the words are just wrong. Doubt I'd even remember your name if I hadn't seen it on the card. A dusty picture tilted on my wall. Yellow Scotch tape sit fast. Never thought of how long ago, but the feelings always last. And the little things that we said and done were little reminders like the setting sun. Little things keep me thinking of you, and because I chose to leave, the little things, they make me blue. The little things, they make me blue. The little things, they make me. That's called Little Things, in case you couldn't tell. Well, we lost Pete Seeger at the beginning of this year. I'm going to do my version of a Pete Seeger version of Odetta's version of a million people's versions of a song. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom o'er me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to Creator and be free. Won't you come go with me to that land? Come go with me to that land. Come go with me to that land where I'm bound. Come go with me to that land. Come go with me to that land. Come go with me to that land where I'm bound. I'm on my way and I won't turn back. I'm on my way and I won't turn back. I'm on my way and I won't turn back. I'm on my way, great God, I'm on my way. Gonna ask my sister, oh, won't you go with me? Gonna ask my mama, oh, won't you go with me? Gonna ask my papa, oh, won't you go with me? I'm on my way, great God, I'm on my way. Gonna ask the captain, oh, won't you go with me? Gonna ask the first sergeant, oh, won't you let me go? Gonna ask the team chief, oh, won't you let me go? I'm on my way, great God, I'm on my way. If he says no, 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 I gotta go anyhow. If he says no, I gotta go anyhow. If he says no, I gotta go anyhow. I'm on my way, great God, I'm on my way, and I'm on my way, and I won't turn back. I'm on my way. Thank you.
This is awesome. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
That was fun. I have a lot of fun bringing a song like that to you out there in TV land. Because sometimes TV land doesn't want a song like that.
Lots of times TV Land doesn't want songs like that.
Thank you, Dot. So there's probably a story to not so much all these stickers, but to this guitar too. It was made in 1964. I won't say that's about the year I was born, but maybe.
Somewhere in that.
And I bought it used for a couple $100. It's a Gibson LGO. It's a 3/4 guitar. A little bit bigger than the kind that Taylor Swift had when she was a little girl. I bought it in Colorado Springs in a music store on Tejon Street near a coffee shop called Poor Richard's, which is what Bean and Leaf reminds me of the most. I was just getting out of the Army there, which is where one of the lyrics of that Freedom song comes from for me. And across the street from there was another music store that had another guitar made in 1964, which is about the time this guitar was born. It was an Epiphone Caballero, which is nearly identical to this guitar. And that one was also $200, so I bought it too. I did setups and had it repaired and gussied up and everything. And then a couple years later, I found out that they were sold to me across the street from each other. Those two guitars were made in Kalamazoo, Michigan, by hand on lathes by human beings at two factories across the street from each other.
Wow.
Gibson and Epiphone had not been together yet. They were in fierce competition. One would come up with metal tuning pegs. They would have pith holders around metal tuning pegs. One would come up with a rosewood bridge or an ebony bridge or something. They would take the same bridge but put it backwards or something. So that's some of the story of this guitar. I might tell you more later, but I should probably sing another song. This one I didn't write. It's from about 1470 something, from Norway. I might not tell you why I call this Swedish folk song instead of Norwegian folk song. By daytime at my work, my love, I'm thinking but of you. In the evening when I slumber, I'm dreaming of you too. In the morning when I wake up, with who then shall I be? But with my little sweetheart who is far, far from me. I'm ruining the Beethoven part. By daytime at my work, my love, I'm thinking but of you. In the evening when I'm sleeping, I'm dreaming of you too. In the morning when I wake up, with who then shall I be? But with my little sweetheart who is far, far from me. So, okay, I'll tell you the rest of that story. It was in a book in Ames, Iowa, when I was walking from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. in 1992. Kind of a ceremony about the benefits and issues of Christopher Columbus being Christopher Columbus. And it was written in 1477, and I had half of a piece of paper with the melody in standard notation and the lyric underneath. I only had the one verse, it may even have been a chorus, and the one melody. The melody was in C minor, and there's a Beethoven song that's C minor. So I stole that intro from Beethoven, and I mushed it in there, and usually I repeat the verse 4 times to make it somewhere near to 3 minutes and 12 seconds, which is the only way you're gonna get a song on the radio, apparently.
true.
I hope not anymore. It was in the 1970s, though. I think it was 3 minutes and 42 seconds or something.
Oh my gosh.
3:14. Never mind. Oh. Should I do another song?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
You should do several more songs.
This one I tried to sell to the Hanson brothers for $0. Pro bono. I was trying to give it to them, and it kind of didn't work. And I'm not going to tell you the story of how it didn't work.
Why?
Or maybe at the end.
You can tell us that.
Maybe at the end. Love me for my heart, 'cause it's bigger than me. You'll find my love like a redwood tree. Love me for my heart, baby, please love me. Baby, baby, love me for my heart. You can like me for my clothes, you can like me for my looks, you can like me for my art and all of my books, you can like me for my record and my magazine, you can like me 'cause I don't like taking limousines. Baby, baby, that's a real fine start, but please love me for my heart. Love me for my heart, 'cause it's bigger than me. You'll find love bigger than a redwood tree. Love me for my heart, baby, please love me. Baby, baby, love me for my heart. The first one loved me for the hair on my chest. Second one 'cause I was shorter than the rest. Third because I reminded her so much of me. Fourth for the way that she wished I could be. Love me anyway in addition to these, but please love me for my heart. Love me for my heart, 'cause it's bigger than me. You'll find love bigger than a redwood tree. Love me for my heart, baby, please love me. Baby, baby, love me for my heart. You can like me for my clothes, you can like me for my hair, you can like me for a change or a breath of fresh air. You can like me 'cause I'm short and I only come to there, but please love me for my heart. Love me, baby, anyway, I don't care, but please love me for my heart. Love me for my heart, 'cause it's bigger than me. You'll find love bigger than a redwood tree. Love me for my heart, baby, please love me. Baby, 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 love me for my heart, 'cause it's bigger than me. You'll find love bigger than a redwood tree. Love me for my heart, baby, please love me. Baby, 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 love me for my heart. Thank you. All right, I'll tell it. Okay. I was playing guitar for tips at Bay Beach Amusement Park for the 4th or 5th year in a row on just a verbal contract. Guitar case open, Mickey Mouse slippers, colorful clothing, playing songs, originals, covers, old standards. Little kids would throw money in, moms and dads would throw money in. Sunday, I was playing all afternoon, and someone said, "Are you also here for the Hanson concert?" I said, "No." I said, "Yeah, they're playing this afternoon. They're doing 5 songs. It's going to be live, and there's going to be thousands and thousands of people." I said, "Oh, okay, maybe I'll stop playing so they can play, and then I'll start again when they're done." And there's a big long line to meet them, and I said, "You know, I'm going to bring that lyric to them." So I brought it to them. I had 5 copies. 3, one for each of them, and I was figuring mom and dad or something. Or agent and a manager. Turns out mom is manager. And I handed it to them and told them I thought they might like some of the lyrics and certainly the chords and the melody. And their mom says, and you are again? And I said my name, and she said, "Well, the songs that these boys present are written by a team, and you're not in the team." And she snatched the papers out of their hands and handed them back to me. So I still have my song, and I just sang it for all of you.
I'd rather.
Should I do another song? I should probably do another song. I'm not feeling creative enough to write one right here.
That's fine.
Sometimes I try to do that. I could lie and say I wrote this one right on the spot, but do you want to hear the shortest song in the whole world?
Sure.
This might be the shortest song you ever heard. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I like that one.
I wrote that a long time ago to play in between more serious songs because it's kind of a light song, right?
It's very fun.
It almost floats away. Another one I do when I'm doing serious classical guitar work, and there's like a baby screaming or coughing, and a mom freaking out because the baby, and hush, hush, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. I will very seriously break into this one. I might even be doing it wrong key. Attack of the killer tomatoes. The attack of the killer tomatoes. They'll beat you, mash you, squish you, squash you, chew you up for brunch, then finish you off for dinner or lunch. Although I'm going to miss her, the tomatoes ate my sister. The police have got a strike today. The National Guard has run away. Tomatoes will have their day. It's the attack of the killer tomatoes. The attack of the killer tomatoes. They'll beat you, mash you, squish you, squash you, chew you up for brunch, then finish you off for dinner or lunch, 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 dinner or lunch, 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 dinner or lunch. Yum, 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 lunch. The attack of the killer tomatoes. Well, be glad I didn't sing the attack of the killer onions. Imagine the look of surprise on that little kid's face when, with tucks and tails and footstool and makeup and everything, and I don't mean clown makeup.
Right.
Yes. I mean
Stage makeup.
hundreds of years old Beethoven makeup. Black, polished fingernails. A guitar made in the 1950s in Madrid or Mexico, and in the middle of Malaguena or something. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Yes, it works every time, by the way. Moms across the country have thanked me. Some have gotten mad at me, though, but I won't go into that. A year ago, we lost Richie Havens, too. Trying to copy his percussiveness. I can't quite do it, but... Paul and Silas bound in jail, had no money for to go their bail. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Very moment I thought it was lost, the dungeon shook and the chains fell off. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Only thing that we did wrong was staying in the wilderness too long. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Only thing that we did right was the day we begun to fight. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize, hold on. Ain't no power like the power to people, 'cause the power to people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of people, 'cause the power of people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of people, 'cause the power of people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of people, 'cause the power of people don't stop. Hold on, hold on, keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. This song's about 80 years old, I think. Thank you. It's a spiritual.
It's a spiritual. We like that.
Some things in this world are spiritual. This one's not a whole song. It goes like this.
It's not a whole song.
That's as far as I got writing it.
Well, that's cool.
I call it bada bing because that one low E note sounds like bada bing. And that's the whole song. Your dog liked that song.
I do like that song. I'd like more of that song.
Right, I know you like it, but your dog liked it. The ears perked up. It was pretty funny. Okay. No. Nope. I don't like that chord either. When I'm up, nope, I don't like that chord either. When I'm up, it don't seem right for those around me to be unhappy. When I'm up, it don't mean right for those around me to frown. I wish I could just get one smile out of you. Cheer 'em up. Tell a joke or two just to roll your shoe. Cheer 'em up. Make 'em laugh a little so they won't be blue. Cheer 'em up. Tell a joke or two just to roll your shoe. Cheer 'em up. Make 'em laugh a little so they won't be blue. Cheer 'em up. He put us here to share our good feelings and happiness. He put us here to share lots of good vibrations. Cheer 'em up. Tell a joke or two, just move your shoe. Cheer 'em up. Make 'em laugh a little so they won't be blue. Cheer 'em up. Tell a joke or two, just roll your shoe. Cheer 'em up. Make 'em laugh a little so they won't be blue. Cheer 'em up. That song, in case you couldn't tell, is called Cheer 'em Up. But I just made up a couple of those lyrics. Why does your face hurt, Dot?
From laughing so much.
Why don't you do one or two more songs and then come sit and talk to me? We'll talk about life, liberty,
more?
and the pursuit of good music.
Okay. This song doesn't have any words. This song doesn't have any words. You might think you just heard a word, but this song doesn't have any words. It goes la 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 la, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. La 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 la, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. Wordless song, I'll sing it all night and all day long. Wordless song, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. I wrote this song just the other day, and it didn't have any words. So I just commenced to play, and I sang it without any words. It goes la 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 la, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. La 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 la. Isn't that the best song you ever heard? wordless song, I'll sing it all night and all day long. Wordless song, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. Just like the songs on MTV, 'cause this song doesn't have any words. Thank you. In case you couldn't tell, that's called Wordless Song. No, I'm not going to do that one.
All I can say is the people out in TV land, if they're sitting having cocktails while they're watching us, they're rolling on the floor. It's too much fun.
How come you do me like you do? Wrong chord. How come you do me like you do? Why do you try to make me feel so blue? I ain't done nothing to you. Just do me right or else just let me be. 'Cause I can beat you doing what you're doing to me. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? One more time. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? Why do you try to make me feel so blue? I ain't done nothing to you. Just do me right or else just let me be. 'Cause I can beat you doing what you're doing to me. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? Same song, third verse, just like the second and just like the first. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? Why do you try to make me feel so blue? I ain't done nothing to you. Just do me right or else you let me be. 'Cause I can beat you doing what you're doing to me. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you? How come you do me like you? How come you do me like you do? I wrote that last part, but the rest I didn't write. It was written by some man named Marion in the 1920s. Thank you. I was Marco.
All right, so while Marco's getting his body moved over here, let's just have a quick synopsis of what I
Expect out of you as my viewers. Community is important. Economy is important. Lifestyles are important. In order to integrate all of those three things together, we have to support one another. Love first, take care of your neighbors and your family, and buy local. If you buy in your local community, you're supporting your local community. If you support local musicians, they'll buy stuff in the local community. It all just comes back to us. If every community supported their own local community, the economy in the United States would grow immensely. Let's just do it here. Set an example for the rest of this sad, sad country. Support your local community. Buy at mom and pop shops. Buy at the local grinder and deli shop. They live here and they work here. Buy at the Eyeglass Last on State Street. She's doing a great job there. Go down to the Hygienic and buy some art. Great stuff. Support your local community. Buy stuff in your neighborhood. Keep the money there. And now let's talk to Marco. That's my spiel.
Nice spiel, Dad.
I do that every show because it's so important.
You left out if we buy local, gas prices will come down.
They are coming down. I saw gas for $1.99 the other day. I almost died. I was like, I never thought I'd see that in my life again.
1992, I found out an economic issue that the U.S. and Japan had walked into. It was a trade agreement. All soybeans were going to be cut in the U.S. and shipped to Japan. All soybeans growing in Japan would be cut there and shipped to the U.S. The U.S. would process the soybeans that the Japanese had grown. Are you following me here, Dot?
I'm following you. It doesn't
And
make any
then
sense.
the Japanese would process the beans that
Grown.
people in the U.S. had grown. So then they would ship it one more time
Back to us.
across the Pacific or the Atlantic, whichever was more convenient for
Yeah.
them. And we would purchase the finished product that we had grown somewhere here in the United States, processed in Japan,
Why?
and made for our market.
Why?
The Teamsters were worried about being cut out of certain over-the-road jobs and across-the-ocean jobs, and they asked for a way to use more fossil fuels.
I got nothing.
So
I got nothing.
anyways, if we buy those same soy products locally from some farmer's market or a place like Fiddleheads
Yep.
that were grown up the road from us or across
Then we
the
cut
state
the-
from us or across the next town.
Now, I don't want
Then
the
we're not
Teamsters
burning
to-
fossil fuels.
Right, but I don't want the Teamsters to lose their job. A lot of things really wouldn't happen without them, but ship it across the sea, whatever. Let's talk about you.
Me. Why me?
Because
okay.
I have wanted you on my program forever. Like, this show is over a year old now, and I've been asking you to be on it since day one. I really have, right? Right. And you stand on some very, very real and hard ethics, especially when it comes to your music. I've had young kids say to me that they feel like they've earned their due because they've been playing since they were little kids. I'm not going to name who those people are, but when do you think a musician has paid his dues? Where is it that a person gets to a place where they've paid their dues and they feel like, I don't ever have to play for free ever again?
I'm still paying my dues.
But you stand very strong on the fact that you are going to get paid if you play. Mm-hmm. And I so respect that. The only thing, I pay you here, but not with cash. I pay you with you know what you get paid with. And it's a good thing. But I wish that more and more people would understand the concept of paying our local musicians. Why would you ask a musician to play for free? I don't get that.
I know when I was 17, 18, 19-ish, and the drinking age was 18 in Groton, New London, Waterford area, club owners would get you to come play for $100 or for free or for $50 or gas money or whatever. And they'd always say to the kids, I was a kid then, it's an exposure gig, it's an exposure gig. That's fine. If that's the first 100 gigs you've done, or the first
Right.
20 gigs you've done, or the first 3 gigs you've done,
Right.
you're hoping some club owner will come in and see you, or someone
producer
at
or-
Sony Red or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
will come in and happen to be buying a drink there and go, oh man, we have to have this guy on our label, and the club owner's trying to leverage that and say, I can help you get discovered because you'll be here in my club. But if 30 years go by and the same club owner, I'm not saying any names either, because
Right.
it's not just him or her or them or whoever.
Right.
But that same person's asking all those same people and all the new people, come play for nothing, it's an exposure gig, or I'll pay your whole band $100.
Right.
$100 means you had a great gig, you're all excited, and you went out to an all-night diner and you blew the entire $100 having one meal each.
Right. Yeah. It just doesn't get it. Now, when did you start playing music?
Guitar at 13-ish, singing when I was really little. There was a group called Little Singers out of Eastern Point School, which was a K-6 back then, and it's now what we know as the Marine Science Magnet School in Groton, close to Pfizer.
Yeah.
And there was a woman with a piano, and she played standards and new songs, old songs, and it must have been 30 or 40 of us. It felt like there were hundreds of us all singing church choir style, but some churchish music and then a lot of secular music. I'd like to teach the world to sing, and Jeremiah had a bullfrog and all that. In fact, I got to tell you about this.
Okay, you can tell me about anything
I
you
was
want,
somewhere between soprano and tenor, maybe, as a little kid. And I got a solo, and it was Joy to the World by Three Dog Night. And I got up there, and she started playing the piano. I think we had a drummer, too, at that time. And we're rocking out, and older girls had dressed me up. I had, like, the frilly leather and cowboy boots and all that on. And I got up there. And I was so nervous, I sang the same note the entire time. I was in key. The rhythm was perfect. My timing was perfect. I was with the tempo and everything. But it was literally, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, had a good friend of mine, never understood a single word he said, but I helped him in drinking his wine. And they loved it. They loved it. It was adorable. It was wonderful. And it was entertaining.
Yeah. Where do you think
But it was one note.
where,
And I was trained.
Where do you think you get that innate need to entertain, more so than even write songs? I love your songwriting. I think it's unique and not normal, and I love that about you. But you're an entertainer, and I tell people that all the time, that you're one of the best entertainers I've ever met. Where do you think that comes from in you?
It's just having something to say and wondering how you're going to say it. Does it have to be me going, hello, I'm in a good mood, or hello, I'm in a bad mood, or here's an oration about leftist politics, or conservative family values, or breaking away from England, whatever, or can it be a little ditty? That song I did, I think just warming up, maybe I didn't present it, was Mary Had a William Goat, which Mary Had a Little Ham became from that,
Yeah.
was in the halls of Congress of the United States at a time when left and right of the aisle, they sang to each other. And there was something to do with zinc and tin and mining going on. 1790s or something, 1810s, whenever this was. And someone stood up and sang this song, Mary Had a William Goat. I don't even know who William is. I'd love to research that ethnomusicologically someday. But he was singing that across the aisle to the other people that were going to vote for tin or against zinc, or for zinc and against tin, whatever. And those lyrics were used as a jingle or a ditty. It can't be delivered any other way.
Right.
You know,
it's
if
awesome.
he stood up and just banged his fists on the table and said, I'm making this up, but you are going to start mining this one item instead of this other item. It's going to destroy this country, the very fabric of our country. And everyone's like, yeah, right. I've heard it. Tell me again.
Right.
You know, I won't even bring the issues now that I could be saying that out loud and saying, oh, we can't do this, or oh, we have to do that.
Right.
You throw it in a jingle.
And
people listen.
They're
open to it, even if they're against it. They open up, and then they'll defend their view from what you've said, and it just feels so much more effective. And I don't know when I learned that. My dad was a DJ in the 50s. He was playing other people's songs all the time. It was probably little jingles in between the 3.5-minute songs.
Do you use the humor that you brought to the show today to teach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you bring your guitar and I'm the sub today, and we're going to listen to some guitar music?
Well, you can't quite do it that way, but you play a ditty, and then you tell them, you know, all the other classroom management issues around the room and everything, that if things go well, you'll do one more song at the end. Something like that. So
And
they
they
get
like
about 2
that.
songs, and they love it, and they respond to it and open up to that.
Kids always respond to music. I think it's the finest teaching tool that there is. So I think that's a great thing. I'm thinking that you could be a history teacher, but only teach it in music.
Ooh,
And
I'd
that
like that.
all the kids that hate the history would be down with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My grandson hates history. You know, Shawnee, he hates history. But I think if he was learning it from you in music, he'd be all over it.
I think my only F+ at University of Connecticut was a history class, and I had to retake and all that jazz.
Yeah, Shawnee's got a grade that's not an F,
Yeah.
but it's there.
Yeah, DCs, but then the early 90s came along, and I helped to make history, so.
So tell us about that now. How
Well,
to make history.
We
Let's
walked
talk about
across
it.
the country from, I was going to say South Dakota, from San Francisco to DC. I joined the group in Black Mesa, Arizona, which is close to the Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah border. They had started January 1st, and it was a penitential reflection on Columbus. Did he discover it? Did he invade it? Did he bump into it? Was he lost? Did he have another agenda? Was there a different agenda besides Spain? We've learned more recently that he was working for it's not Portugal, but someone had heard from Vikings that had already been up and down the East Coast
Right.
that, and if you go here, talk to so-and-so, they like us, they'll trust you, you go there. And he was trying to get to America,
Well,
but he never made it as far. He got to
the
Puerto
Vikings
Rico-ish.
and the Norsemen had already been here and seen what could happen. And I think that this year, more than years before, the whole Columbus discrepancy, let's just put it
Nice
that way.
word.
Should we give him the credit that he's been given, or should we? So somehow we keep running out of time. I'm not sure how that happens.
Well, long story short, our mayor added a multicultural day on the 13th, I think,
Yes,
or something,
yes.
to the Columbus Day. A couple other entire states have declared it Multicultural Day instead of Columbus Day.
And I think that's fabulous. And you're going to take us out with a song that's on your CD, which we can get at
marcosongs.com. It's on CD, baby.
marcosongs.com.
Reverb Nation, iTunes, the works. Yep.
Marco's everywhere. His music is phenomenal. He's got a whole bunch of songs. And if you want to know more, check him out. He's so much fun. And songs that you didn't hear today, I mean, he just does so many fun songs. And they come out of that mind. Who knows? Who knows what goes on inside that head? But he's a lot of fun. Thank you for coming, Marco, especially the way that you did on the last minute. Come back again, and we'll talk more about history and music and you and music. Take us out, my dear.
This song's called Chiapaneca. It literally means, from Spanish, girl from Chiapas. Thank you.